master of the Mage Tower, a man with long dark hair and piercing red eyes, is introduced. He is a striking figure surrounded by an aura of power and mystery. He stands before Swordmaster Kane, his expression unreadable. The Mage Tower was where all the world's mages and scholars gather. A voiceover explains. The man standing before Kane was the master of that tower. So, what brings you here this time? The master of the Mage Tower asks Swordmaster Kane. Just my regular check-ins, Kane said. What brings you here? I came to report the outcome of my mission, the master of the Magic Tower says. Kittle raises an eyebrow. It was a reconnaissance mission into the demon realm. Right. Was it the Forest of Silence, where all things fall still? Yes, that's right, Kittle confirms. How was it? The master of the Magic Tower asks. A place where the laws of this world don't apply. It was a horrifying place. True to its name, the Forest of Silence. There wasn't a single sound to be heard. Even the sense of magic couldn't be properly detected. No matter how much I shouted, not even vibrations echoed back, and when I came to my senses, soldiers had started disappearing one by one. The silence was so unnerving. It was an unpleasant place. Why on earth would His Majesty the Emperor launch a crusade into the demon realm? Maybe he's after world conquest. Who knows? Not that I'd ever understand the madness of those in power, Kane said with a bitter smirk. The Tower Master, the leader of the institution where all the world's mages and scholars gather, responded. Still, they agree. The demon realm is a mysterious place. I do find it fascinating myself. In that case, I just hope I don't get dragged into it. I prefer living an ordinary life, Kane replied. The great Tower Master then snapped his fingers, and a massive blue magic circle appeared beneath him and Swordmaster Kane, teleporting them to a starry otherworldly space. Spatial magic, Kane observed, impressed. What's going on suddenly? Well, there's no need to make a fuss. Didn't you meet someone quite? The Tower Master began. Extraordinary. Don't tell me. The Tower Master smiles knowingly. Bloody hell. The eye of observation, Kane mutters, realizing he's been found out. When did you even attach it? During our last meeting. Of course. It's one of the few hobbies this old man has. Go to hell, Kane grumbles. Then, since you've seen everything, what's left to ask? I'm interested in your impressions of the Barbarian from the White Snowfield, a being I thought existed only in ancient legends. I'm not entirely sure yet. I see. A barbarian who defeated a swordmaster and crushed the Lich Cartus like an insect. If such a being emerged from the borders of the White Snowfield, the possibility is real. Wait, he defeated Cartus? Kane exclaimed, shocked. What? You didn't know? Well, the news hasn't spread publicly yet, the Tower Master explains. But stories are slowly spreading within the Mage Tower. The mage who once shook the continent, apparently tried to resurrect himself in the frontier, but was defeated, he continues. So I paid my respects. The great Tower Lord reveals his true form. A lich with a glowing blue skull. One of my few lich friends is gone after all. It's quite a shame. He had feelings like that, too. Kane asks, surprised. Of course I did. Friends are important in a long way. However, it seems there was no report of an artifact found in his lair. Weren't all of Cardo's artifacts recovered when he died? Most of them were, yes, but the most precious one wasn't recovered. Where could it have gone? Anyway, putting that aside, I want to know your thoughts. Do you truly believe that Barbarian could have defeated Cartus? If we're talking about that Barbarian, it might be possible. So, you haven't informed the Emperor, I see. Why should I? He's already wasting precious manpower by sending them into the demon realm like trash. If that mad Emperor learned of the Barbarian's existence, there would surely be conflict. A Barbarian who acts only on his own whims, and an Emperor who seeks to grasp the entire world. If they clash, even the Empire will be caught up in it. Really? That's quite an interesting thought, the Lich says with a hint of amusement in his voice. Are you suggesting that Barbarian could face the Empire alone? I don't know, but when I saw that Barbarian, I felt something similar to when I first saw you. The Lich is taken aback. You don't mean a hero class, do you? He asks, his voice filled with a newfound sense of urgency. I don't have the ability to make that kind of judgment. The Lich chuckles. He'd be valuable. More than enough value to overflow. He then turns to leave. Wait, don't tell me. But the Lich has already teleported away. In the bustling marketplace of the Bargain territory, Kittle bumps into a young woman. As she stumbles, he quickly catches her, preventing her from falling. She says, surprised. Oh, he's here. You should be careful, Kittle says with a charming smile. Are you all right? The woman says, flustered. She quickly composes herself. Hittle thinks, oops, I may have been too forward. She'll probably run away in fright. Thank you, the woman says, her voice steady. The woman gives a slight bow and walks away. As Kettle watches her go, he is suddenly struck by a strange feeling. Tess, what is this? He wonders, looking around in confusion. Why does this feel so strange? As Kettle interacts with a friendly market vendor, he is struck by a sudden sense of confusion. He thinks, his mind reeling as if trying to process new information. Loading. His eyes widen in realization. Why aren't people avoiding me? He wonders.